Hey guys, what's up? Daniel here. So, you're probably only wondering, why is it so dark in your room? I've got an answer for that. It's because I turned off the lights. There you go. Alright, so, what am I talking about today? Making money. Ooh, it's a great topic, right? So, this is actually going to be a short video. Hopefully, that's the goal. So, if you're a band and you're playing shows and you have merch, I think that every band that's on tour should have something like this or like this, one of these. And what is that? What are these things right here? Well, these are card readers, and what card readers allow you to do is take payments, card payments, credit card, debit card payments at your shows. And so what that means is that now you're not limited to cash. You know, a lot of times people go to shows and say they see their favorite band and they want to get a t-shirt or they want to get a CD or a hat, and they don't have but they don't have cash on them. And some venues have ATMs, but those ATMs suck, okay? First of all, the smallest amount you can take out is 20, and they charge you a fee, you know, sometimes $3, you know, so you're getting charged a fee, and you can only take out 20, you know, at the minimum, it sucks, right? And it's so much easier to just go up to the band or the merch table and be like, yeah, let me get a shirt and a CD and freaking swipe it. So that's why I recommend every band signing up and getting one of these, a card reader. Now, here's the thing. All you need is one of those and a cell phone or a tablet, right? And they plug into, by the way, this would not work. One of these, as you can see, goes into a headphone jack. So there's certain phones that it would not work with. But you can also use them with tablets as well. And you'll see them at like little coffee shops. They'll have like those types of setups. But it's important because it helps you expand your potential sales, you know, and it's a great option to have. And these are only two. This the white one is Square. This one is PayPal. And Intuit's another company, and there's other ones as well. And I think there's some that even have better transactional fee, like they're cheaper. These ones charge like 2.7% per transaction, but and that's to the merchant, not to the buyer. But it's a great option to have. I think every band who's serious about selling merch should have them. They're great because they work on the road, you know, and it's awesome. I mean, I've done it at shows where, you know, we made sales. Like, people are like, oh man, I would love to buy a CD, but I don't have any cash. And it's like, you whip one of these things out. And the other cool thing about it, is you don't even have to have a card reader. Now, the cool thing about these card readers is they're free. Like, when you sign up for the services themselves, like the creating an account and getting the card reader, all of that's free. They only really charge you on the individual transactions, and which is great. So, you know, you can create a PayPal account for free. You can create a Square account for free. I think Intuit's service is free. But like I said, those are just name a few, but there's some other ones that are not so name brand that are also out there, and they'll send you a reader and it's free, you know, and some of them send you ones even quicker, and they're a little bit cheaper in terms of what they charge you. So there's definitely a lot of options. You should definitely look into it. And so I'm really, like I said, there's been situations where I've wanted to buy merch for a band, but I'm like, oh, I don't have any cash. And here's the thing. Some people might say, well, that's why you go to a bank or an ATM before you go to a show. Listen, sometimes you're just getting off work. You don't have time to make any stops. You're like, I got to go to the show, or think life happens. So it's not up to the fan to make things convenient for the band. The band needs to make things as convenient as possible for the fans, And so, the easier and more options that they have for being able to have access to merch and stuff like that, the better. Another cool thing that I like about these, this is kind of a side note, is and this is kind of like a hack, if you will, is I found out that, so I don't know if you've ever gotten one of those prepaid debit cards, right? But these are they're like gift cards, but they're usually like Visa or MasterCard or whatever, and you can use them like almost like a debit card, except you don't have a PIN. You can use them for online purchases. You can use them in the store or whatever. The only thing is you can't get money off of them. And so one of the cool things I found about this is I could take one of those prepaid cards, use it with one of these card readers, or just manually type in the number and essentially send that money to myself, right? And that's really cool. It's a little handy trick that I figured out because I found myself in a situation where I had a gift card, and not a gift card, by the way, a prepaid debit card. I had one of those, but I kind of needed the money in like another format than just on this card. And so I went, slid it, put in there how much I wanted to charge myself according, and boom, it was in my account within the next day, Obviously, results may be a little bit different for yourself, but either way, I would definitely recommend, if you're in a band and you're selling merch, to get a card reader and to set up with like a merch account. So, and like I said, they're free, they're easy. You put in, the items that you want to list. It's a shirt. The shirt's $15 or it's $20. That's it. And then you select it, you charge. And you can also do it without the card reader. It's just with the card, when you type in the numbers manually, they charge a higher percentage. So instead of it being like 2.7%, it might be 3.7%. So, if you don't, I would rather do it with the card reader since I have one. But yeah, anyway, so that's my tip of the day for bands out there. I'm looking at putting out some more music-related videos soon, and hope you guys are having a good New Year's. And I'll catch you guys around.